Hi and welcome to another Tabitha's Glass Emporium YouTube video. Today we're outside in this beautiful Croatian landscape. Check it out, how great and lucky we are to be here. Today we're looking at this. This is a wonderful rainbow little draped forest where we've used our beautiful twisty cane for the tree trunks and our lovely different coloured leaves on top. I think this is a fantastic piece, and today I'm going to show you how to make this. To create this piece, I've drawn out a kind of pinwheel on the board, and I've put around some of our rainbow cane in kind of rainbow order. Yes, we're using pink as well. And then I want to create branches coming off so that there will be branches. Now what you need to do is make sure that you're mitring, so you're either grinding or cutting at an angle the branches so that they can stick together. As you can see here, I'm not going to put the glue down for the moment, but they stick together so that I can have the branches of the trees coming off, and they'll come together like this. This is each branch, each tree is taking about one cane. In fact, if you cut it at an angle, then you end up with two pieces of sort of different colours that can be cane. And I don't mind if they sort of, you know, they also come together. What you really want to make sure is you've got a good join here, because if you don't, these branches will come off when we're full fusing this together. Because we're going to full fuse this together, and we need to make sure we've got a good join. Particularly, this is quite a thick cane, so it should be all right. But on some of the thinner cane, it's going to be much harder. And then I might well even use some glue to sort of try and put them on top of each other a tiny bit, which is harder because they're rolly. So you can always grind one side of it to make sure that it doesn't roll off. It's that, or the other thing that I might do, and I'll kind of have a look at it as I'm building it, is I might just put a piece of kind of orange glass here and a piece of red glass, just to give that a good chance of holding together. And then when I come to add the leaves, I'll just put some leaves over the top of that to sort of mask that area. So I'm going to get this together, and then we can have a look at it when it's ready to go in the kiln. Okay. So everywhere there is a join, I'm just going to, because I want to make sure they join together, I'm just going to use a bit of glue. That's it, a blue join. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of blue twisty cane. Ooh. And just make sure there's a bit extra where the join is, just to make sure that they join together. So I'll put another piece there, and I'll put another piece there. So that will help hold all those together, and then I'm going to do the same with every join. So here this is, we put the joining bits on. This is going to go in for a full fuse, and we can have a look at it when it's ready to come out. So here this is out. This kind of fell off, and there's a few bits that didn't stick, but I'm okay with that. We can manage those together as we do the project. So I'm now going to get some leaves, and we're going to put the leaves on, which will be, it's going to be a heavy tack fuse. We're going to go for a heavier tack fuse on the leaves to get this to all be one piece that can then be draped over a former. So I will now put the leaves on. So I put this little collection of XL leaves at the bottom, really to make the bottom a bit of a nicer focus, and also to help glue this one on that had come all off. So it's now going to go in the kiln, and we can see how it is when it comes out. It's going to go on a slightly stronger tack fuse. I want to, to make sure that the leaves all really melt on. So rather than going a very light tack, I'm going to go a little bit stronger. Now I've just noticed here, I've got no overlapping leaves here. That means that they would be unlikely to stick. So it's always worth just going over and double checking that you've got leaves overlapping in all places to make sure that they're really going to stick together well. So now that's done, it can go in the kiln. So here this is out of the kiln. I'm loving how it's looking. I think it's great. I've cut a piece of fibre paper, the size of it. We'll put this on a cocktail shaker. I'm just going to grab this top roll of paper, pretend that's a cocktail shaker, and we're going to put that on top, and it will drape over it and create a beautiful tree-shaped rainbow forest. So we're going to put that in the kiln, slow, steady schedule to get it to relax nicely. Drapes I always find are a little bit tricky. You never really know how they're going to drape. Now I can see a weak spot along here where it's not joined together, so I definitely think it's more likely to fold in half this piece, and then these other bits may drape in differently. But because of that, I think it will definitely be one that's going to be more like a tortilla shell than one that is, maybe kind of better drapes with all four corners going in. But anyway it's going to look gorgeous. So I look forward to seeing that when it comes out. So here it is out of the kiln. I just wanted to put a piece of white paper underneath it to show you there's a little heart in the middle, which is so kind of cute. But it's worked really nicely. I love this. I really like the twisty cane as the tree trunks. If you just film down into it for a second, Christina, you can see how pretty that looks, and it just looks gorgeous. And the leaves work really well with this piece. It did drape. I sort of knew that this piece was going to sort of drape out a bit funny, but all in all, it looks great. And I love how this piece turned out. So we've got the bundles of these twisty cane on sale at the moment. There's quite a few of them still in stock. So check those out. That's at tabithasglassemporium.com. You can get all your glassy, fantastic needs met there. And you can also sign up to our newsletter, where we will send out just probably, no more than a couple of emails a week showing you new products, new YouTube videos. It's a great resource, so sign up to that. And until next time, happy fusing.